Hello everyone, it's Jennifer here from Remax Partners. Happy New Year. Today is January 15th, second day of our stay-at-home order taking place in our lockdown situation. How is everyone doing? I hope that you're keeping safe and doing well. As for me, I think the best thing to do is to combat the anxiety of the situation is by just keeping busy. Keep your body moving and your mind thinking. Not all the negative stuff the media is feeding you, and just how you can utilize this downtime to learn and improve yourself. I find that to be extremely useful. Well, it's that time again for our real estate update. I've decided to change the format a little bit and make it less boring, hence less numbers thrown at you and more addressing some of the questions I've been getting a lot lately. And what I'm seeing on the front line before the news gets out on the media. I will attach the number slides to this email, and if you wish to go over them, feel free to do so. Now, I know that I said I was not going to bore you with numbers, but since this is your neighborhood, and I will go over just this one slide with you. So last month was an extremely interesting month, to say the least. It is definitely not our typical December, where most of us were usually planning parties and gatherings. Even for me, I cook a lot less, which I think that was a good thing, since I am one of the main cooks in the family. Anyways, enough about food. The real estate numbers in December show that instead of busy buying gifts for Christmas, many of us were busy buying homes. Last month was one of our busiest December I can recall. In 2019, we only had 3 sales in your neighborhood, and last month we had 23. And guess what? We only have 4 active listings right now. So, of course, due to the demand and supplies, prices naturally went up. 20% for townhomes, 14% for semis, and 7% for detached. Of course, the tightening also with the lockdown, much fewer sellers want to put their home on the market for sale. Can't blame them. So, however, the buyers still want to buy. So if you're thinking of selling in the near future, please reach out. So I'm sure many of you were wondering if there's any difference between the first and the second lockdown in terms of real estate. And the answer is yes. For the first lockdown, we can describe it as stalling. Everyone stalled because we didn't know what to do. We didn't know what to expect. So we did nothing, which was the right thing to do. We stayed home and waited to see what was going to happen. But that was only for the second half of March and April. By May, buyers were out again, and sellers also slowly came back to the market. This time around now, we have a lot more COVID cases than the first. But when it comes to real estate, similar patterns with the sellers. Many have halted their plans in listing their property. They are cautious, yet due to low inventory, some of them do realize it's actually not a bad time to sell. As for buyers, they are practically on standby, waiting for the next property to come out on the market. Of course, we follow all COVID protocols, limiting numbers of buyers per visit and wearing all our protective gears. So, that's the biggest difference. First one, no one knew what to do. Second one, this time, we're more experienced and cautious. We know COVID will still be with us for quite some time. Many of us are not stopping their plans of moving. Prices are moving up quickly, and in combination with low interest rates, these are the reasons that are pushing the buyers to buy now versus later, because they don't want to risk the chances of paying thousands of dollars more, or worse yet, being priced out of the market. Should I buy a home in today's heated market, or should I wait? Boy, I get these questions a lot. I get it. No one likes to be buying a home in today's market, dealing with the stress, the work, and the low inventory. But my answer to your question is yes. If you're planning to buy a home for your family to live in happily ever after for many years to come, then yes, the time to buy is now. Now more than ever, you will need an experienced and dedicated buyer realtor representing you. Homes are gone within days. If you're looking on your own, by the time you see it online and make time to go, the property is gone. Experienced agent will filter out the good properties, analyze, and even call the listing agent before you see it. So expectations are set before seeing the property. I say to buy now, not because I'm a real estate agent, but it's because if you look back at our price charts for homes, it's always on an upward trend for the past 10, 20, even 40, 50 years. Take a look at this chart. This is a home price index for the past 15 years. 15 years ago, you can buy a detached home in GTA for under $400,000. And today, the average price for a detached home is close to $1.1 million. If the market is so hot, how important is it to hire a good realtor? It is extremely important to get a good realtor to handle the sale of your home, especially in this market. An experienced listing realtor will help you properly plan your marketing strategy, maximizing exposures, help and guide you in preparing your home for sale, coming up with the right pricing strategy that will work for you and the market. Also, realistically preparing you for what to expect when it comes to the price and the selling process. Today, in this market, more than ever, listing agents have to handle all communications effectively between the buyers and their representative. Buyers and their agent can get very aggressive in this market. An experienced listing agent will act calmly and direct the buyers and their agent to act according to the guidelines provided by the listing agent. Also, to conduct the offer presentation fairly and effectively so that there's no misunderstanding and confusion in the process. This will not only encourage buyers to submit offers, but also they'll know that we are professional in handling the process. Too often, I see an inexperienced or unprofessional realtor handling a sale and ultimately risking sellers getting the best price possible for their home. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed the information I've put together for you, and I hope I've addressed some of your questions in my Q&A session. We have accumulated quite a few buyers for your area in particular. So if you are thinking of selling in the near future, please give us a shout, even if you're thinking about it, or have a preliminary conversation. It's perfectly fine. I mean, after all, we kind of stuck at home, and I think this is the best time to make some big plans. Since we cannot door knock anymore, we are, Maggie and I, we have started this campaign, just keeping us busy. And calling your home. So if your phone does ring and you hear from us, please say hi, and I look forward to be talking to you soon. Stay safe and be well.